Happy Friday! This is the last day of my week of science with you. So it's Miss Celaya saying this is our last day. Let's have fun. We are going to do a ladybug craft. So let's go over the materials we are going to need for this ladybug craft. So the first thing, some googly eyes. It's so important to have these googly eyes so your ladybug can see. It's very important. Next, red tissue paper. Red tissue paper. Let's make sure that you have these things. If you do not have googly eyes, you can just cut out a white sheet of paper, 2 circles, and draw little eyeballs on them. That's fine too. The next thing we need is some scissors. Make sure you have scissors because we are going to be cutting. Next, I have some construction paper. We are going to be using black construction paper. Black construction paper. And the most strange thing, I've never used this in my life, but this is going to be a learning experience for both of us, is contact paper. Contact paper. Clear contact paper. This is where our tissue paper is going to stick. Those are all of the materials that we need for our ladybug sun catcher. If you are a parent at home and you want to prepare all of these items, that would work out. And I also think the classroom teachers, it would be a great job to cut out, so it's just something that you put together, your scholar puts together, your scholars put together. That would be a great idea too. So let's get started. Okay, so we are going to take our black construction paper and I'm going to draw the shape of a ladybug on it. So I'm going to draw an oval onto my paper. And then I am going to do a little U like this. And I'm going to make sure that I give some space for the ladybug head on top. So it looks like this. I am just going to cut a strip on the side just to put it in the middle to make a little split. So my next step is to grab my scissors and I am going to cut this out. A little tricky, but now I have this part. So my next step, remember I talked about that little line. I'm going to cut that out. I'm just gonna put it in the middle like that. Now you could wait till we get the sticky paper ready, or like me, I'm just gonna grab my tape and I'm gonna tape it really quick so I don't have to deal with that. If you don't have tape, don't worry, but I just think this would be easier if you do have it. If not, you can wait till we get the sticky paper ready. And there we go. We have our ladybug body. So easy. Now let's get with that sticky paper. I'm so excited. I've never used it before. Contact paper. Alright, I am going to roll out my contact paper. And we are going to just cut a square out of it. So I'm going to grab my scissors. I'm just going to cut. I think this should be big enough. If not, I'm gonna have to recut. Nope, it was big enough. Peel it. and make sure we're careful that it doesn't stick to anything. I'm just gonna stick my, oh, it's so sticky. Stick it on top. And I'm telling you, it is very sticky. Okay, so I'm not going to pick it up because I don't want it to stick to me, but this would be a great spot for parents if you want to make it as easy as possible for your scholars. This would be the great thing to do yourself, and then the next parts your scholar can take over. So let's move on to the tissue paper part. Super fun, super exciting. This is our red tissue paper. You have two choices. You can rip it up into little tiny pieces, or you can use scissors to cut out little tiny pieces. I am going to use scissors, but you can just start ripping up that paper to just make little tiny squares or little tiny circles, little tiny pieces of the red tissue paper. Okay. So it's also important that we cut out just tiny little black circles from our scraps. And these are going to be our spots. I'm going to stick the black spots onto my sun catcher. Oops, they're already stuck up here, but that's okay. I kind of want one over here. If you decide that you want to move your tissue paper, super easy to peel off and replace. Alright, so here's my ladybug. I am now going to cut it out of the sticky paper. I have my big red googly eye. Peeled it. I'm going to put it on my sun catcher, and there we go. My ladybug is done. Now I'm going to put a little bit of tape and stick it to the window. Ready for the big reveal? Here it is. It looks so cute. I hope everyone has an amazing Friday and a good weekend. And this is my last day of science with you all, so I will miss you very much, but I'm excited for you all to be becoming first graders in the next few weeks. Bye!